let's put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically. Yellow, jacket, 2-3.
With me today, we're gonna have a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account. Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it? Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Superior, known for top academics and a close-knit, supportive community in a region renowned for its natural beauty. Our campus sits just minutes from the western tip of Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's a superior place to be. Come on, let me show you around. We'll start our tour here in the Yellow Jacket Union, the hub of campus. Here, students can study, play a game of pool, chill by the fireplace, or grab a bite to eat at one of our various dining options. Whatever you're hungry for, you'll find it here. The flags here represent our international students who make up 10% of our student body. At UW-Superior, you'll make friends from all around the world. Right outside the Yellow Jacket Union is the Quad, with our two oldest buildings, Old Main and Erlandson Hall, on the other side. When the weather's nice, you'll always see students hanging out here, studying, or meeting up with friends.
And now, I'm going to show you Swenson Hall, a popular place for students to come out and study. It's open 24 hours a day for those who get their best work done late at night. With a 14-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, most of your classes will be in rooms like this, with professors that know you by name and are happy to work with you. Swenson is also home to our writing center and the new esports lab, where club and varsity gaming teams practice and compete, and students can enjoy open rec hours. Here we are in Barstow, home to our natural sciences department, where students participate in hands-on research alongside faculty. The Holden Fine Arts Building is home to our outstanding visual arts and music departments here on campus. Here you'll find art studios and galleries, and the Marian Theater, a great place to catch a concert, play, or musical put on by our students.
And now we're at Ross Hawks Hall, which is just a few blocks away from campus. With 6 residence halls to choose from, there's a place for everyone. And living on campus is one of the best ways to make new friends here at UWS. In the Merkovich Wellness Center, you'll find a fitness room, weight room, indoor climbing wall, an indoor track, and much, much more. Also in the MWC is the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, where you'll cheer on our Yellow Jacket athletics teams. It's not just what's on campus. Nearby lie the Twin Ports, Superior, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, offering tons of opportunities for dining, shopping, hanging out, and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick.
Together we learn.
Together we study.
Together we research.
Together we compete.
Together we climb.
Together we perform.
Together we relax.
Together we are a community.
Together we are superior.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Yellow Jacket men's basketball here on Yellow Jacket TV in the pregame show, sponsored by the National Bank of Commerce with locations in Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. National Bank of Commerce, make more possible. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where the Yellow Jackets getting ready to kick off the 2024-25 campaign, taking on the Marian Sabres in non-conference action as game number 2 of the Merrill Thompson Classic for 2024. The Yellow Jackets coming into this contest, coming off of a season in which they went 18-9 overall under head coach Greg Polkowski in his 8th season, now at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program, including 9-5 in the UMAC in the 2023-24 campaign. The Yellow Jackets finished second in the UMAC last season and won their first UMAC tournament contest, defeating North Central in the conference tourney semifinal round before falling to Bethany Lutheran 77-58. That was the second straight season that the Yellow Jackets have fallen to the Vikings in the conference tournament title contest. That game was played down in Mankato, Minnesota. The Yellow Jackets returning 4 out of 5 starters from that team from the 2024-25 campaign, including last season's leading scorer, Javon Walker. Walker returning through the Yellow Jackets after averaging 16.3 points per game and 4.4 rebounds per contest, while shooting 46.1% from the floor, 31.6% from three-point range, and 71.8% from the free throw line. Walker will be a big component of this year's team, obviously, for UWS. Yellow Jackets also bring back Reed Johnson, who started 10 games for the Yellow Jackets and averaged 8.2 points per game. Andrew Cornelius, meanwhile, returns for his senior season as well, after averaging 7 points per game while making 21 starts last season for UWS. Overall, the Yellow Jackets bring back 14 players from last season while adding 8 new players to the mix for 2024-25. One player to watch amongst those newcomers is UMD transfer Aiden McDonald, who is a local product from Hibbing High School just up the road. He redshirted for the Bulldogs last season before transferring to UWS, but was a standout at Hibbing, where he was twice named Duluth News-Tribune's Player of the Year while breaking school records for career points scored, assists, and steals. So that's the story for the Yellow Jackets here heading into this season. Meanwhile, Marian coming into this contest at 5-20 coming off of last year, 5-13 in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference. Drake Diener, their head coach, they're coming off of a season in which they lost their first 12 games before picking up their first win of the season on January 6th of this year over Edgewood. They went on to win their second straight by defeating Aurora 67-61 in overtime on January 13th, but proceeded to lose their next 6 before winning 3 of their last 5 contests, including posting victories over Lakeland, Illinois Tech, and St. Norbert to close out the 2023-24 campaign. They returned 3 players who made at least 11 starts last season to the Sabres, including leading returning scorer Malik Hall, who made 13 starts last season and averaged 12 points per game while shooting 45.7% from the floor. Former Yellow Jacket guard Eli Vogel also returns after making 22 appearances and 13 starts last season. He averaged 9.9 points per contest. Overall, the Sabres returning 13 players from last season's squad while welcoming 13 new players to the mix for 24-25. Sabres were also picked to finish 12th in the NAC in the 2024-25 annual preseason poll released on October 30th. The Yellow Jackets were picked to finish 2nd in the UMAC in the annual coaches poll that was released on October 24th. So that sets the stage here for the Yellow Jackets and the Sabres playing game number 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic here at the Mertz. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break, then come back with more of our pregame programming, including a look at the starting lineup sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. That's coming up in just a minute. This is Yellow Jacket men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Matt Johnson back here, about 5 minutes away from the opening tip of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and Marian. And we'll give you tonight's starting lineup, sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union, your friendly local credit union here to meet your financial needs. With 12 locations in northeast Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin, serving its 37,000 members. Starting 5 for Marian here in this season opener, starting at forward, 6'4" sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, Andrew Ayeni. He'll be joined in the starting lineup by 6' junior from Chicago, Illinois, Brandon Adorno. Those two also both graduates of St. Patrick High School in Chicago. Starting also at guard, the player we mentioned in our open, 6' senior from Seattle, Washington, Malik Hall, the leading returning scorer for the Sabres from last season. Starting at a guard slot, 6'1" junior from Homer Glen, Illinois, Alex Vasilakis. And rounding out the starting 5 for Marian, 6'4" sophomore from Appleton, Wisconsin, Sam Gingras. Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets, they will start this way in this season opener. Starting at guard, 5'10" senior from Champlain Park High School, Champlain, Minnesota, TJ Moberg. He'll be joined by a 6'7" sophomore from Slinger, Wisconsin, Andrew Beers. In the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Starting at guard, 6'3" senior from Caledonia, Minnesota, Andrew Cornelius. He'll be joined by a 6'4" senior from Superior, Wisconsin, Joey Barker. And rounding out the Yellow Jackets starting 5, 6' senior from Rocheron, Texas, Javon Walker, the leading returning scorer for the Yellow Jackets, who averaged about 16 points per game in the 2023-24 campaign. So those are your starting lineups, again sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. And with that being the case, we will take one more quick break. We'll come back, throw things down the court for the official introduction of the two teams, and then we'll have eventually the opening tip of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and Marian, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. That'll be coming up in a few moments. This is Yellow Jacket men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.
University Sabres and your University of Wisconsin Superior Yellow Jackets. And now let's meet the teams for tonight's game. Today's lineups are sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. First for the visiting Sabres. At forward, number 2, Andrew Ayeni. At guard, number 4, Brandon Adorno. At guard, number 10, Malik Hall. At guard, number 15, Alex Solikis. And at guard, number 34, Sam Gingras. Head coach is Drake Diener. Assisted by Tyler Jones, Bob Hoffmaster, and Chris Saberlin. And now the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. And guard, a 5'10" senior from Chaplin, Minnesota, number 1, TJ Moller. And forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Slinger, Wisconsin, number 4, Andrew Beers. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Caledonia, Minnesota, number 5, Andrew Cornelius. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Superior, Wisconsin, number 12, Joey Barker. And at guard, a 6-foot senior from Rochelle, Texas, number 55, Javon Walker. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets is Greg Volkowski, assisted by Joe Kramer, Jordan Schneiderman, and Dante Samuels. The officials for today's game are assigned by the Eastern Midwestern League Conference. They are Chris Tankle, Derek Van Lee, and Matt DeBaker. The on-site game manager is TJ Oaks. And fans, don't forget today's opening tip is sponsored by Parker.
So the two teams have been introduced.
Island Getaway.
Two teams have been introduced. The lights are back on, and we're ready to get this one underway between the Yellow Jackets and Marian. Thank you for joining us here. Game 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic between the Yellow Jackets and the Sabres. UWS has won 3 of 4 all-time meetings, with the Sabres, dating back to their first ever matchup on November 18, 2017. The Yellow Jackets took last season's matchup between the two sides 67-58 on January 22nd at Sadov Gym in Fond du Lac in that contest. As the opening tip, by the way, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. Northern Wisconsin's Island Getaway is controlled by the Yellow Jackets, and we're underway. We'll talk more about that last matchup between these two teams in a moment here. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets on the right side now. Cornelius. And it's TJ Moberg for UWS. Bounce pass for right side. Joey Barker. Now Javon Walker. 8 seconds to shoot. Walker lining up a three-point shot off the front rim. No good. Rebound to the far side. Long leak out and going up and laying in the first 2 points of the game here. As getting behind the Yellow Jacket defense was Brandon Adorno. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Sabres. Yellow Jackets falling asleep defensively on that sequence as Moberg into the front court. Pass out on top now, Joey Barker. Left side now, Javon Walker. Cornelius on the right wing now for UWS for Beers. Now Beers off the pass from Javon Walker. Goes up and under and lays it in for 2. Andrew Beers scoring the first 2 points of the season for the Yellow Jackets. UWS picking up light full court pressure here off the make. And now Adorno will bring the Sabres into the front court. Pass out on top now. Sam Gingras. Now on the right side, this is Malik Hall. Senior from Seattle, Washington. Now Ayeni spinning down low against Beers. Picking up his dribble, now kicks it outside. 3-point shot is up. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Cornelius. Jackets coming in the front court 2-on-2. Cornelius now stepping across, goes up with the shot. And they'll call an offensive foul here on Cornelius. First foul against the Yellow Jackets comes with 18:27 remaining in the half. By the way, that last matchup, the Yellow Jackets were led by Joseph Fahrenholtz in that 67-58 win, 26 points on 7 out of 8 shooting while making all 12 of his free throws. Cornelius, 10 points for the Yellow Jackets. Marian was led by Jean-Luc Wilson with 12 points. UWS hasn't lost now to Marian since dropping a 74-66 decision to the Sabres on November 17, 2018 in Fond du Lac. Now the Sabres in the front court. Adorno on the baseline. Kicks it out now near side. Right side now Hall, and he steps out of bounds. It'll be a turnover here against the Sabres, and the Yellow Jackets off the turnover will put the ball in play here. Again, just underway here, 2 apiece. Game 2. Game 1, by the way, St. Olaf edging past UW Stout, 61-56. The Jackets in the front court now, right side. Here's Beers. Beers out on top now, Moberg. Moberg putting the ball on the deck. Back out, Cornelius. Cornelius now going to the rim, flips up a shot, rims it out, no good, but we'll draw a foul here on Malik Hall, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cornelius for the Yellow Jackets, 69% from the free throw line a year ago. And he'll go to the free throw line now, looking to give the Yellow Jackets their first lead of the contest here with 17:50 remaining in the half. And the first free throw for Cornelius is long and off the back rim, no good. One more coming for the senior from Caledonia, Minnesota. Second free throw for Cornelius, also rims out, goes 0 for 2, and the rebound cleared now by the Sabres, and they're into the front court. Here's Adorno. Brandon Adorno for Ayeni now out on top. Now back, here's a three-point shot, that one's up and good. Brandon Adorno with all 5 points thus far for the Sabres. They lead at 5-2 as the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Now here's Moberg. Crossing over now on the right-hand dribble. Out on top now Cornelius. Putting it on the deck. Now Javon Walker. Walker for the Yellow Jackets. 10 seconds to shoot. Gets picked up by Ayeni. Goes right to the rim. Flips up a shot. Off the back rim. No good. Rebound bounding around. Adorno picking it up. Tried to save it in. And he does so to his teammate. That being Alex Vasilakis. And now back to the direction into the front court. Here comes Adorno. Pass going left side now. Malik Hall out on top. Left side now. Gingras. Sam Gingras now will hand it off. Now Ayeni on the deck. 10 seconds to shoot. Goes right to the rim. Flips up a shot. That goes off the glass. No good. Rebound cleared by Joey Barker for UWS. Outlet for Moberg and the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Moberg will go right side now. Barker. Joey Barker now crossing over. Now goes up and under, flips up a shot. Off the front rim, no good. Follows up his own miss, gets the rebound, gives it for Beers, who goes through and slams it down with 2 hands. Andrew Beers has all 4 Yellow Jacket points. Marian leads at 5-4 here as UWS picking up full court. Pass comes in now for Adorno. Brandon Adorno coming into the front court. Yellow Jackets, Ty Melchert and Reed Johnson checking in at the scorer's table outside. 3-point shot. That one is up. Rims out. No good. Rebound bounding around. Cornelius saving it in off the rebound for Barker. That 3-point shot was taken by Gingras, and the Yellow Jackets into the front court now. Right-hand dribble. Moberg. Cornelius, right side now. Beers. Javon Walker hanging in the air. Out on top, Moberg. He'll fire from 3-point range. Wide to the left, no good. Rebound bounding around, still being fought for. Barker, 2-3 chances at it. Now it's on the deck. And the rebound picked up finally and flipped out for Malik Hall by the Sabres. Now Adorno out on top. Now Gingras holding it off now for Hall. Back for Gingras. Goes on the right side baseline. Hangs in the air. Goes up off the glass. That's no good. Rebound grab there by Walker. And Javon Walker now for UWS in the front court. Walker now for Cornelius. Into the corner. Barker. Head fake now. Goes right around. Goes right to the rim and slams it down with 2 hands. Joey Barker gives the Yellow Jackets the lead. That's 6-5. As Adorno now brings the Sabres into the front court on the right-hand dribble. First 2 points for Barker. Now here's a steal by Walker. Javon Walker now hanging in the air. Goes up and rolls it in with the finger roll. And the Yellow Jackets now up 8-5. As Hall now Pass comes in. That's picked off. Joy Barker hanging in the air. Goes up off the glass. That's no good. Ayeni with the rebound and back the other direction. Now Adorno. Going on the baseline. Adorno outside. Ayeni. Back outside Adorno. He's open. He'll fire another three-point shot and knock it down. Adorno has all 8 points so far here for the Sabres, and we're tied up 8 apiece. Yellow Jackets going to bring 5 new players into the game now, it looks like. Cornelius on the left side. Now out on top, TJ Moberg. Walker. He'll fire from three-point range right side. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared there by Ayeni. And the bounce pass now comes near side for Adorno. Brandon Adorno. Like I said, all 8 points from Marian thus far. Going on the left side. Now gets a pass inside. Ayeni goes up with the shot, and he'll score his first 2 points. And Marian now reclaims the lead at 10-8. Moberg now into the front court. Cornelius and his backdoor cut now on the pass for Javon Walker. Overshoots him by a couple of feet. Turnover on the Yellow Jackets, and now 5 new players in for UWS. Micah Young in for the first time. Ty Melchert, Reed Johnson, Evan Bennett, and Rocco Paulson in for the Yellow Jackets here. Meanwhile, Adorno will check out for Marian. Eli Vogel, the former Yellow Jacket, in for the first time. Trey Jenkins also in. As is Harper Krolek. Krolek has the ball now as he comes into the front court. Marian by a pair at 10-8. Pass coming right side now. Here's Jenkins. Handing it off now. Jack Field, the other substitute for the Sabres. Now 8 seconds to shoot. Krolak into the corner. Three-point shot, that's up over the top of everything. Inside rebound for Eli Vogel. Now he misses the putback. Rebound tipped up. And Paulson with the rebound. Kicks it out now. Here's Reed Johnson. Johnson for the Yellow Jackets trying to step through. Goes up the shot off the glass. No good. Rebound tracked down now by the Sabres, and they're back to their direction. Now a three-point shot. That one's up, and that one is good. Alex Vasilakis knocks down that three. 13-8. Jackets down by 5. That's just the largest lead for the Sabres. And now we're going to have a whistle. Vasilakis will be whistled for that foul. It'll be his first second team foul. Yellow Jackets will inbound now near side. Bennett in for Melchert. By Melchert for the Yellow Jackets. Kicks it outside. Bennett. Now Micah Young. Throwing that ball right into the hands of Trey Jenkins. Another turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Vogel now gives it out on top. Krolak. Now another three-point shot is up, and that one spins out, no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Bennett comes out there with it for the Yellow Jackets. Ty Melchert now into the front court. Melchert going on the right side. Misses a layup right at the glass, but will draw the foul. And we'll see what that one is on. That one's going to be whistled against Jack Field, a sophomore from Wisconsin Dells. Melchert now will inbound for Paulson on the right baseline. Now Reed Johnson. Paulson. Johnson. Paulson picking that ball up. Now kicks it near side. Melchert, he'll line up a three-point shot. That's off the front rim, no good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Vasilakis. And back the other direction now. Sabres with a 5-point lead in the front court now. Krolak. Leave side for Eli Vogel. Now off the curl cut, Vasilakis into the corner. Now off in the corner. Vogel going on the baseline against Young. 5 seconds to shoot. Steps through, goes up with a shot, off the glass for 2. Jack Field's basket as he drove the left side gives Marian their largest lead at 15-8. Melchert into the front court. Micah Young now. Young now going right down the middle, flips up a shot. That's wild off the glass, no good. Rebound now for the Sabres. Here they come back again. Krolak going all the way to the basket, flips it up for two, and the Yellow Jackets could use a timeout here. And Krolak's basket makes it now 17-8. 9 straight points now. And so far, Marian looking more composed than the Yellow Jackets, who have struggled here with turnovers and missed shots here these last few minutes. And a timeout called here. Marian so far 7 for their first 14. Yellow Jackets 4 for their first 13. Made 3 out of 7 from beyond the arc. Plus 3 in rebounding as well. Yellow Jackets so far 3 turnovers thus far. And UWS now going to make substitutions as Javon Walker's going to come back in. Barker now triggering it in for Melchert out of the timeout. Melchert going left side. Javon Walker. Now Bennett. Back out on top now. Ball fake now. Barker going inside. Kicks it outside. Bennett for 3. Overshoots everything. Rebound grab by Hall. And back the other direction now in the front court is Krolak. Krolak now going left side. Off into the corner. Vasilakis now getting around Bennett. Going right to the basket, flips up a shot. Rims out, no good. Rebound grab by Barker. Into the front court now. Melchert. Melchert for the Yellow Jackets. Off in the corner now, Reed Johnson puts the ball on the deck. Tried to step through, now he gets stripped, and they're going to call a foul on the Sabres on the floor. Jackets offense looking pretty stagnant here the last few possessions. Call that one on Jack Field. That'll be his second. Bennett will check out. Melchert will also check out. Cornelius back in, as is TJ Moberg. Yellow Jackets will inbound now, right baseline. UWS down by 9. This is a 12-point run, by the way, for the Sabres. Pass right side now. Oh, Barker putting the ball on the deck with the head fake. Kicks it in the corner. Cornelius. He'll fire a 3. That's off the back rim. No good. Rebound grab by Walker. Now spins on the right hand. Goes up with a shot. That's no good. Rebound now into the hands of Eli Vogel. And now the Sabres into the front court. Krolak now on the right hand. Out on top, Vogel. Ayeni back in there. Now it's Harper Krolak. Krolak in the corner. Gingras going right to the basket. Flips up a shot off the glass. No good. Got around Reed Johnson on the baseline and drew the foul. Jackets just a step slow across the board here so far. 8:39 remaining in the half. Down by 9, and Gingras will shoot 2. And his first free throw is long and no good. He's got one more coming. Gingras, 59.3% from the stripe last season for the Sabres. And this one's short, no good. Goes 0 for 2. Rebound collected by Joey Barker. And now it's TJ Moberg for UWS. Coming into the front court, right-hand dribble. Out on top, Barker. He'll swing it left side now. Reed Johnson. Now Walker. Now Walker going left side. Picking up his dribble, trying to step through. Goes up with the shot, leaves it short, but will draw a foul on Vogel, I think. And that'll send Javon Walker to the free throw line here.
Vogel is first, team fifth. At the line, number 55, Walker shooting 2.
And Walker now to the free throw line for UWS, looking for points number 3 and 4. First free throw is good. 17-9 now your score. As Hall and Adorno going to come back into the game now. Jackets now 25% shooting thus far in the first half, while the Sabres at 46.7. 17-9 your score. Jackets also goose egg from beyond the arc at 0 for 6. Second free throw from Walker, long, no good. Rebound grab by Ayeni. And now it's Adorno coming forward here for Marian. Ayeni now left side, has it poked away by Barker. $14 seconds to shoot. 8 minutes until halftime, by the way. Halftime today sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. Have our first half summary, look at the first half stats. That's all coming up at the halftime intermission, as I mentioned. In the meantime, now Adorno, 5 seconds to shoot. Off the inbounds, going to the left side. Now goes all the way up and under, and lays it in for 2. Adorno having his way with the Jacket guards right now. He's got 10 points already. 19-9 your score as Moberg into the front court. Pass coming right side now. Here's Joey Barker. Barker now. Moberg right side. Javon Walker now. And they're going to call him now for a carry. Turnover on the Yellow Jackets. 10-point lead for Marian. Ayeni will trigger it in. In for Hall. Now for Adorno. Ayeni now. Now going right side. Adorno now stepping inside the arc. Now goes down low. Going up for the shot, having it blocked away was Gingras. He had to turn, and then Reed Johnson from the weak side came over and knocked the ball away. Adorno now will trigger in. Right on the baseline now, Ayeni puts the ball on the deck against Barker. Goes up with the shot and lays it in for 2. And Marian now by 12 at 21-9. 6 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the half. Cornelius now on the right-hand side. Barker. Now Moberg. And we're going to have a blocking foul here called against Adorno. Trigger in now, left baseline. Reed Johnson will do the honors here.
Correction, foul number 4. Adorno is first.
16 foul on Marian, by the way. Will be a trigger in now for the Yellow Jackets. Reed Johnson in for Barker, now right side, out on top. Walker, Johnson, he'll fire from 3-point range and knock it down. Reed Johnson with the triple. See if that gets the Jackets going a little bit here. 21-12. As the pass comes in now for Harper Krolak, who brings the Sabres into the front court. Krolak. In the corner now. Gingras, Ayeni, Krolak. Left side now. 8 seconds to shoot. Ayeni. Shelling a pass, coming down low, and no help side defense there as Gingras just went to the basket and laid it in. 23-12. Moberg for the Yellow Jackets. Out on top now, Reed Johnson. Cornelius, right side now, Barker. Now Walker working on Hall. Right side goes with a spin move and lays it in for 2. Walker has 5, 23-14. The lead down to 9 again. Krolak now. Out on top. Now they'll swing it left side. Gingras. Ayeni now back for Krolak. Harper Krolak. Left side, Gingras gets right around Reed Johnson, goes to the basket, but will be called for an offensive foul. Sliding over to take the charge was Javon Walker. 5:15 remaining in the half. Beers will come in. He'll take out Reed Johnson. Barker triggering it in now. Moberg will bring the Jackets into the front court. Pass comes right side now. Cornelius, backdoor cut, going up and laying it in is going to be Javon Walker. Walker with 7 points now. The lead is 7 for the Sabres at 23-16 as Adorno into the front court on the right-hand dribble. Hall now will hand it off. Vasilakis back in there. Now he hands it off. Adorno. Hall. 4:40 remaining in the half. Pass comes right side, Adorno. Eli Vogel now. Left side, Hall. He'll fire a long, arcing three-point shot, and it'll rim out off the hands. However, of TJ Moberg and out of play, it will remain Marian basketball here. And a trigger in, though. Actually, we're going to have a timeout called here, it looks like, by the Sabres. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets. Tune in to Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Garver and me throughout the years we sit down with the Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on Yellow Jacket TV, on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. 4:32 remaining here in the half. Jackets 36.8% shooting, while the Sabres at an even 50%. They've also made 3 out of 8 from beyond the arc. Jackets 1 for 7. Marian +3 in rebounding thus far. Three assists for the Yellow Jackets against 4 turnovers. 4 and 4 so far from that statistical standpoint for the Sabres. As we come out of the break, it'll be an inbound now left side. On the baseline, the Sabres' Brandon Adorno will trigger it in. Passing now for Hall. Ayeni now. Adorno getting around Walker. Head fake. Goes up with the shot. That one's off the back rim. Finally missed the shot. Rebound grabbed out of there by TJ Moberg. And the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Barker right side. Bounce pass now. Right side block. Javon Walker double team. Goes up now for Beers, who cuts on the baseline. Goes up and under for the reverse layup. And he has 6 points now, does Beers. 23-18 now, the lead down to 5. It was 12 just a minute ago. Back the other direction now, Adorno. He'll hand it off for Vogel. Now left side, here's Hall. Hall now has the ball poked away by Javon Walker. In for Cornelius. Jackets back 3-on-2. Now Beers going to the basket. Misses the layup. Rebound grabbed out of there by Vasilakis, and a foul on Moberg. Beers a little out of control as he tried to go right to the tin with that one. Got a little off balance and missed the bunny. Otherwise, this would be a 3-point game, as it is. Field comes back into the game. Jenkins also back in now for the Sabres. That foul. By the way, on Moberg was his first. 3rd team foul on the Yellow Jackets as the pass comes in now. And now Adorno will lead the Sabres into the front court. Adorno now going left side. Flips it out now for Vogel. Vogel putting the ball on the deck. Kicks it near side. Vasilakis now going right to the basket. Hanging in the air. Having a shot rejected was Trey Jenkins, but they're going to get Walker on his arm. That's the 4th team foul, and that'll send Jenkins to the line. 6'5" junior from Kenosha, Wisconsin. And his first free throw is off the back rim, no good. One more coming. 3:24 until halftime. Jackets have trailed by as many as 12 in this first half. UWS right now on a 9-2 burst to come within 5. Second free throw is up and good. 6-point lead now for the Sabres as Jenkins goes 1 for 2. 24-18. Now PJ Moberg into the front court. Handing it off now. Cornelius, right side. And now Moberg. Out on top, Walker. Javon Walker for the Yellow Jackets. Now he'll step back, long jump shot, and that's good. Long 2-point jump shot for Walker. He now is up to 9 points. Lead down to 4. Adorno now will lead the Sabres across the timeline on the right-hand dribble. Adorno now. Vogel left side for Field. Now his pass to the far side nearly picked off. Instead, Adorno picks it up. Now kicks it to the outside. That's knocked away by Beers. 3-0 break. Pass now for Moberg. Goes up, lays it up and in, and the Yellow Jackets have cut the lead down to 2 with 2:25 remaining in the half. As Vogel now triggers it in. Here's Adorno. Nice little run here for UWS after getting down by 12. Now Vogel. Picking up his dribble. Goes right side. Jenkins. Vasilakis down low. Jenkins. 8 seconds now down low. Vasilakis goes up, misses the shot. Rebound. Following it up was Jenkins, and he got inside position on Moberg, who had to commit the foul. That'll be the second on TJ Moberg. 15 foul on UWS. And Jenkins, who just went 1 for 2 from the stripe, will go back to the free throw line here for the Sabres. His first free throw. Nothing but net on that one. 25-22 your score. Johnson, Melchert come back in now for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, Darren Ford Jr. checks in for the first time now for the Sabres. Second free throw for Jenkins is also good. He's now 3 for 4 from the stripe. And it's 26-22. Yellow Jackets with Melchert in the front court. Johnson wide open. He'll fire from three-point range in the corner. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound grab by Adorno. Now Vogel in the front court. Adorno on the left-hand dribble, now handing it off. Out on top, Vogel. Eli Vogel going in the corner now with the pass. Vasilakis. Ford Jr. now picking up his dribble. Vasilakis, 10 seconds to shoot. Now Jenkins, he'll line up a three-point shot and rattle it home. 29-22 your score. Lead back up to 7. Jackets had it at 2 just a minute ago. 5 straight points by the Sabres have made the lead now. Back up to a 7-point deficit. Right side now. Beers. Javon Walker. And his pass is behind Reed Johnson. And it's an over and back on UWS. 57.4 seconds remaining in the half. Marian up by 7. They've led by as many as 12. Reminder, our halftime programming sponsored by Hovland Incorporated coming up. As the pass comes in now for Vogel, near side. Jenkins. Well, they swing it. Adorno. Vogel. Vasilakis, now Jenkins again. Joy Barker came out to close out of control, and he'll be called for the foul. That'll be the 7th on the Yellow Jackets.
His first, team 6th.
9 seconds to shoot, and I'll go back to 20 seconds. 46.1 ticks of the clock remaining in half number 1. Jackets have some work to do at the break. As Vogel will trigger it in. Pass comes in now. Darren Ford Jr. Now Adorno coming down low. 3 Yellow Jackets surrounding him. Takes it back outside. Now Vogel. He'll try a 3-point shot. Back rim off. No good. Rebound tipped out for Vasilakis. Up and under move. No good. Rebound being fought for underneath. And now Barker will come out of there with it, and they're going to call a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Ray Johnson will be called for that one. Both teams now have 17 fouls, and Ford Jr., the junior from San Antonio, Texas, will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. This free throw is good.
Number 10, Hall, in for the Sabres.
Hall will come back in now for Marian. 27.9 seconds remaining. Second free throw. Spins out, no good. Rebound from Melchert. Now he gets tied up and stripped. Picked up underneath. Vasilakis with the shot. That's no good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Javon Walker. And now he'll bring it in the front court, and the Jackets will play for 1 here. Walker now going all the way to the rim, flips up a shot, and that's going to be an offensive foul. 3 seconds left. Crossing over, gets around Melcher. Pass down low. 3 seconds left. Crossing over, gets around Melcher. Pass down low. Vasilika's wide open, and he'll lay it in. And that is a fitting end to the first half for the Yellow Jackets. Got broken down defensively. Got beat off the dribble, and an easy layup there for Alex Vasilakis. He now has 5 points, and the Yellow Jackets head in the intermission, trailing it by the score of 32-22. Like I said, sums up the first half for UWS here in their season opener. Sabres lead it by 10. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Back here as we jump into our halftime programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, providing concrete, masonry, and design to the Twin Ports and the surrounding area. Hovland Incorporated, 218-722-1662. Yellow Jackets in that first half really struggled. If there's any other way really to put that. They started shooting the ball a bit better as the half went along, but UWS spent a lot of that opening 20 minutes shooting in the 30% range. As the half ends, UWS now up to 10 out of 23 for 43.5%. Marian a half tick better than that at 12 out of 27 for 44.4%, but Marian's also made 4 3-point shots, while the Yellow Jackets have made just 1. They've gotten 1 for 8 from beyond the arc, 12.5% for the Yellow Jackets, 40% for the Sabres in that first half. UWS also missing 3 out of 4 free throws in that opening 20 minutes, while the Sabres were 4 for 8 from the field. Marian +2 in rebounding at 15 to 13. Both teams with 2 offensive rebounds in the contest, but UWS saw their offense bogged down in a big way there for an extended period. Jackets at one point held an 8-5 lead. Then the Sabres came back to go on a 17-1 run to lead by 12. Jackets trimmed the lead to 2 at 24-22, but then went scoreless the rest of the way. Sabres scoring the last 8 points of the half, and they trail it now 32-22 here at the break. Individually for UWS, 9 points for Javon Walker. He's 4 for 8 from the field. 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, 1 for 2 from the stripe thus far. Andrew Beers has played well, however, for UWS. The sophomore from Slinger, Wisconsin, 3 out of 3 from the floor for 6 points. 3 points so far for Reed Johnson. Made 1 3-point shot in that half, and 2 points each so far for TJ Moberg and Joey Barker. Meanwhile, for Marian, 10 points for Brandon Adorno, who was excellent in that first half. Literally the best player on the floor in the opening 20 minutes. 4 out of 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc in that first half for Adorno, and also had a really slick assist to end the half to Alex Vasilakis. Meanwhile, 6 points for Trey Jenkins in that first half, 5 for Vasilakis, as I mentioned. 4 points so far for Andrew Ayeni, 2 points for Sam Gingras, and 2 points each so far for Harper Krolak, Jack Field, 1 point so far for Darren Ford Jr. As far as foul trouble in that opening half, Marian so far 2 players with 2 fouls each in Gingras and also Field. The Yellow Jackets so far here, as far as the foul trouble situation here, 3 players with 2 fouls each in Moberg, Andrew Cornelius, who is yet to score in this game, and 2 for Javon Walker as well. So those are your numbers halfway home. Game number 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic. Yellow Jackets have work to do. Again, your score here at the break, Marian 32, the Yellow Jackets 22. We'll take another break and come back to the start of the second half in about 7 or 8 minutes. This is UWS men's basketball on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network. Back here at the Mertz, second half looming here. Yellow Jackets and Marian, season opener for both teams. And the Yellow Jackets have some work to do, trailing this game now 32-22 at the break. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, by the way, tomorrow they'll be playing in game number 4, the final game of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic against St. Olaf, who was victorious earlier today against UW Stout. That'll be a 3 p.m. opening tip. Against the Ole's, 2:45 the pregame here on Yellow Jacket TV. Marian will be next in action in game number 3 of the tournament tomorrow, taking on UW Stout. 1 p.m. the opening tip, 12:45 the pregame here on Yellow Jacket TV. Craig Morrissey will be bringing you both of those contests here at the Mertz. Busy weekend here on campus. Both men's and women's soccer teams tomorrow will be going for NCAA tournament bids, hosting Bethany Lutheran down the way over at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. Those games will also be on Yellow Jacket TV, as well as joint broadcasting with yours truly on 91.3 FM KUWS. And that'll lead us right into men's hockey tomorrow night as well, playing their second game of the weekend against St. Olaf. Women's hockey, by the way, earlier today defeated Hamlin 3-1. The men opening up their season on the ice tonight, taking on Gustavus as we speak down the road at Westman Arena. So a total of 10 games here on campus over the next 2 days, I should say, as we begin half number 2. So very busy up here on campus as the Sabres begin half number 2, leading it by 10. Malik Hall now in the corner. Alex Ayeni now, give it back for Adorno. His pass outside now picked off. Here is TJ Moberg for the Yellow Jackets coming in on Ayeni and tried to go up with the shot, and he'll draw the foul. And TJ Moberg, the senior from Champlin, Minnesota, will go to the free throw line here for the Yellow Jackets. He'll try to bring this lead down into single digits here with 19:38 left to play in regulation time. Moberg for the Yellow Jackets. Heading to the free throw line, had 2 points in the from Marian, matching their first half lead. Gingras now going right side with it. He'll hold it off, or hand it off, I should say, for Hall. Now left side, here's Ayeni. 10 seconds to shoot. Weave action out on top. Crossing over, now loses the handle, and they're going to call a late foul here on UWS. We'll see who they give the foul to. They're going to give it to Moberg, yeah, on the reach-in. TJ Moberg draws his third foul. First foul for the Yellow Jackets in half number 2. The Sabres will trigger it in now, right baseline. 19:13 left to play. It's an 8-point lead right now for the Sabres. They've led the vast majority of the game here so far here this evening. Adorno will play it in right side. Bounce pass in now for Ayeni. 19 minutes, 10 seconds left. Now Gingras going on the left baseline. Got around Barker, went up, missed the layup. Rebound being fought for. Ayeni comes out there with it, hangs up in the air, goes up with the shot. That's no good. Rebound still being fought for after the miss, and now Walker will be fouled by Ayeni, I think. Actually, they're going to call this one on Vasilakis. And the Yellow Jackets down by 8 now, play it in with Barker. TJ Moberg for UWS. Into the front court, left-hand dribble. Javon Walker now goes left side, Joey Barker. Cornelius for the Yellow Jackets. Bounce pass in the corner now, Moberg. 8 seconds to shoot, hangs up in the air. Gives a pass now for Barker cutting down the lane, missed the layup, but will draw the foul, and now he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And that's 3 quick fouls here on the Sabres to begin half number 2. That's when Gingras, that'll be his third. So Sam Gingras whistled for that one. And Barker at the free throw line. His first one is up. And no good. Rims out. One more coming. Second free throw. Rims around but drops. Trey Jenkins will come back into the game. He'll check out Gingras. 32-25 your score. Jackets down by 7. Now picking up full court. Ianni's pass in now for Adorno. Now Ianni coming across the line. Pass left side now for Hall. Hall now for Jenkins right side. Ianni left wing. Puts the ball on the deck. Now spins through. Kicks it in the corner. That's Alakis. 10 seconds to shoot as it comes for Adorno left side. Goes on the baseline. Now gets cut off. Trying to spin. It's passed to the outside. Batted away by Walker. It'll stay with the Sabres, but they'll have 3 seconds to shoot. Adorno now right baseline. He'll inbound. In the corner now, Hall. Fires from three-point range as the shot clock expires. Offensive rebound off the miss for Jenkins. Now Adorno, another three. That one's off the back rim. And finally, the Yellow Jackets clear. Barker, and now he'll draw a foul on Vasilakis, I think. Jenkins and Hall were also involved there, but yeah, they're going to call it on Vasilakis. 14 foul on the Sabres already, and we've only played 2 minutes and 3 seconds of half number 2. Barker triggering it in now, and here's TJ Moberg for UWS. Coming into the front court, now spinning on the left hand. Cornelius, right side. Now Beers looking down low. Barker, pump fakes, now shoots the three. That went wide to the right, no good, and the foul going to be called on Moberg. Say he pushed off on Jenkins, and that'll be the 4th personal foul against TJ Moberg, which will mean Ty Melcher will have to come in and play extended minutes here. Eli Vogel, meanwhile, comes back in now for the Sabres. Ianni with the pass in now. Brandon Adorno now going left side, goes all the way to the rim, flips up a shot. That's no good. Rebound cleared by Walker. Barker, skip pass now. Cornelius, Melchert. Walker, 17-foot jump shot right side, back rim and out. Rebound for Jenkins. And then he took about 3 steps as he tried to pass the ball. Step to his right, then to his left. Dragged his pivot foot and then threw the ball. That's a pretty clear travel there against Jenkins. It'll be a Yellow Jacket inbound now. Melcher will inbound, right baseline. And now for Beers. Melchert, 15 to shoot. Now spinning. Ty Melchert now. Up and under with the move there. Left it off the front rim. No good. Rebound bounding around, and it'll go out of play off the shin of Andrew Beers. Reed Johnson going to check in. He'll take out Cornelius now. UWS continuing to pick up full court here as the pass comes in for Adorno. Adorno in the front court now will hand it off. Now Jenkins getting a step, hangs in the air, flips up a shot. Left it off the glass, no good. Jackets a little late defensively, and Jenkins will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more free throws. Second foul on Reed Johnson. 13 foul on UWS. And the first free throw for Jenkins is nothing but net. 33-25, the lead back up to 8. One more coming now for Jenkins. That one also good. 34-25, now Marian by 9. Here's Melchert now for the Yellow Jackets. Reed Johnson, right side. Melchert now against the double team. Hangs in the air, flips a pass, now Barker. Back for Melchert. In the corner. Throws it right in the hands of Eli Vogel. Turnover UWS. Pass now Adorno. In transition, he goes up and lays it in. The lead now up to 11. Melchert now into the front court. Pass coming left side now, Barker. Johnson, he'll line up a three-point shot off the front rim, no good, but he'll draw the three-point foul here against, looks like Eli Vogel.
Foul on number 5, Vogel, his second, team fifth.
And 3 free throws now for Reed Johnson here with 15:56 left. First free throw is good. Point number 4 for Reed Johnson. Rocco Paulson, Micah Young at the scorer's table here for UWS. Second free throw for Johnson. No good. Spun out. Check that. It's actually Hayden Quimby that's going to come in. 6'1" freshman from Menasha, Wisconsin. One for 2 so far on this trip for Reed Johnson. Now 1 for 3 as he misses that one long. Rebound for Vogel. That fall on Eli Vogel, by the way, was his second. Now Hall on the outside. Ayeni out on top against Paulson. Spinning, going up with a shot off the glass. That's no good. Rebound now into the hands of Rocco Paulson, and he'll hand it off for Javon Walker, who's back in. Barker for the Yellow Jackets. Now his pass picked off by Vogel. Vogel now coming back. His shot blocked, but followed up and put in by Jenkins. And a timeout now by the Yellow Jackets. Problems persisting here for UWS. Jackets were down by 10 at the half. They're now down by 12. Marian at 40%. Yellow Jackets at 38.5. Now have 10 turnovers. Being out-rebounded by 5 now. Have 5 offensive rebounds in the contest. UWS also under 50% from the line. As we come out of the timeout now, Marian going to pick up full court. Pass in now for Quimby. And Hayden Quimby now for the Yellow Jackets, coming in the front court on the left-hand dribble. Reed Johnson left side now, Javon Walker. Johnson, Barker going up and under, had his shot blocked by Ayeni. Another head fake goes up, misses the layup. And will draw the foul, and now he'll go to the free throw line. First free throw for Barker. That's no good. One more coming now for the senior from right here in Superior. Second free throw. That's no good. Jackets can't put the ball in the basket anywhere right now. Dorno now out on top, wide open, three-point shot up from field. That's wide to the left. Rebound for Javon Walker. Johnson, and the pass now near side, and it's off of Barker. Turnover on the Yellow Jackets. And now the officials are going to confirm it here, and they are going to give it to the Sabres. Field triggering it in now for Adorno. Jenkins, he tees up a three. That's off the front rim, no good. Rebound grab now by Barker. Quimby for the Yellow Jackets. Coming across the timeline. Now Paulson out on top. Reed Johnson for the Yellow Jackets. Turning, now goes up with the shot, leaves it short. But it rolls around through for 2 points now for Reed Johnson. Caught front rim, soft touch there from Johnson. 6 points for him, the lead at 10, 38-28. Still a lot of time in this one. Jackets down, same score they were down by at the half by 10 points. Now left side, here's Hall. Vogel steps inside now against Johnson. Now Jenkins loses the handle on it, and it'll be Yellow Jacket basketball off the turnover. Barker will trigger it in. Javon Walker now into the front court for the Yellow Jackets. Now left side, Quimby. Now right side. Bounce pass on the block. Now Rocco Paulson steps through, goes up, misses the layup, tried to get the rebound, and then it's knocked out of play, and it'll be Marian basketball here. In the meantime, Harper Krolak will come back in, as will Alex Vasilakis here for the Sabres. Hall and Adorno will come out. In the meantime, now Micah Young also coming back in the game. And he'll take out Joey Barker here. Yellow Jackets full court pressure. Pass comes in now. Here's Krolak. Krolak into the front court. Vogel now right side. Ball fake gets right around Reed Johnson to the rim. Lost the handle on as he went up for the shot, but will draw the foul. And now Eli Vogel will go to the line looking for his first points. This foul called on Micah Young. His first, fourth team foul on the Yellow Jackets. 13 minutes exactly left to be played here, as Vogel's first free throw is good. Darren Ford Jr. getting ready to check in now. Second free throw for Vogel, also good. Lead back up to 12 again, 40-28. As we go under 13 left in regulation. Walker into the front court for UWS. Young out on top, swinging it left side now. Here's Quimby. Hayden Quimby for the Yellow Jackets. Out on top now, Walker. Johnson, he'll try a three-point shot. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound bounding around. Vogel trying to save it in, does so for Krolak. Now he bounces it out of play. And it should be Yellow Jacket basketball. Yeah, bounce it off the backside of the basket standard to my right. Kind of a wild play at that time. Jackets will take the turnover, however. No complaints from UWS on that sequence. Now an inbound left baseline from Reed Johnson. Rocco Paulson back out on top. Now left side Quimby. Now Quimby spinning, goes up with a jump shot. That one spins out, no good. Vasilakis on the rebound. And Krolak now into the front court. Jenkins, Vogel, right side. Looking to go down low. Instead it's a skip pass for Vasilakis, left side. Now Ford Jr. Vogel, open, fires from three-point range, off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Javon Walker. Walker going right at his former teammate. Goes up with a shot, leaves it short, but will draw the foul. A lot of these Yellow Jacket players very familiar with Eli Vogel. He played with him for a couple of years actually here in Superior before transferring to Marian. Closer to home for him. And to the free throw line. As the Yellow Jackets into the bonus. The bonus, by the way, sponsored by Superior Water, Light, and Power. Great service, even better at swlp.com. Walker making the first free throw here. Second free throw is good as well. Walker in the double figures with 11. The lead is 10. 40-30 now as Ford triggers it in now for Krolak. Right side now. Vasilakis. Gingras now. Ford Jr. will go right side for Krolak. Krolak now into the corner now. Vogel has it stripped away now by Javon Walker. Walker losing his footing. Finds Quimby with the pass. Now Reed Johnson. For Walker, hanging in the air. Tried to go up with the shot. Had it knocked away by Ford Jr. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Trigger in now, left baseline. Reed Johnson with 11:13 left to play here in the second half. Lobs it in now for Paulson. Rocco Paulson. Foul going to be called now on Ford Jr. And the Yellow Jackets right back to the free throw line with Rocco Paulson. Yenny's going to come in. He'll take out Ford. That's his first personal of the game, by the way. And Rocco Ford shooting a 1-and-1 here. This free throw. Long off the back rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Gingras. And now Walker goes down and into the front court now. Pass in the corner. Three-point shot is up now from Krolak. Off the back rim, no good. Quimby grabs the rebound, and now we'll have the whistle and the stoppage of play here as Walker is still down to our right here near the free throw line. And that is a player the Yellow Jackets cannot afford to lose. Our training staff here at the Mertzmore Worley Gymnasium out there tending now to Javon Walker, who is now just getting to his feet. And, ooh, that's a bad one. It's that left ankle, and he is hobbling his way out, and that's going to make the Yellow Jackets' task that much tougher if Javon Walker can't go. 10:54 remaining to be played here in the second half. Give us a chance also to remind you, if you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official Yellow Jacket sideline stores and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Jackets were the preseason number 2 in the UMAC preseason coaches poll that was released in late October. Mentioned they were the team that finished second in the UMAC, both in the regular season and the postseason conference tournament each of the last 2 years. Women's team, meanwhile, the preseason favorite in the UMAC after winning the regular season crown a year ago. And as we come out of the timeout, see if the Yellow Jackets can generate some offense. It's going to be tough without Walker. If they want to come back in this game, they're going to have to find some points from some other source. As Young triggers it in now, and here's Cornelius for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Paulson comes over to set the screen. Now Reed Johnson left side. And now we're going to have an offensive foul called against Paulson as he was trying to post up down low. It's the 5th team foul against the Yellow Jackets. As the pass now comes in for Mayeni off the turnover. Adorno back in there now. He loses the dribble but finds it again. Gets it off in the corner now for Gingras. And now they're going to call a timeout here. Have you downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets? Get started and receive 200 points just for registering and 200 more for downloading the app. Redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google stores. today. Here in the second half of this one, the Yellow Jackets, after shooting 43.5% in the first half, just 1 for 8 from the field here so far in the second 20 minutes. And just 6 for 12 from the stripe. The Jackets now for the game shooting 35.5% overall. 1 for 10 from beyond the arc, and they're 7 out of 16 from the free throw line as well. 9 out of 16 free throws missed here by UWS. And that pretty much tells you the story of this one. Marian, conversely, 2 out of 12 as well here in the second half. It's not like they've been lighting things up. They're shooting at 35.9% as well. But they're also 8 for 12 from the stripe and have made 4 three-point shots. It has not been a thing of beauty by any stretch of the imagination here tonight in game number 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic. Still time to remedy the situation, but it has been a struggle so far 30 minutes into this one for UWS. As out of the timeout, Ayeni now getting a step, goes right around. Barker goes up, misses the bunny with the left hand. Rebound fought for underneath. Vasilakis comes out there with it. Now they swing it for Adorno, right side. Gingras now getting a step on the baseline, kicks it out on top. Ball fake. Vogel goes up with the runner, scores it, and will draw the foul. And that foul going to be on Micah Young, I think. And it'll be his second, 16 foul on the Yellow Jackets. And Eli Vogel to the free throw line now, trying to make it a 13-point lead. A Baker's dozen. Advantage here for Marian if he makes the free throw. Doesn't, however, long off the back rim. Barker getting the rebound, hits the deck, no call, we play on. Melchert back in there for the Yellow Jackets. Melchert for the Yellow Jackets, left side. Cornelius getting a step on the baseline. Now he goes up, loses it as he went airborne trying to lay it in, but will also be able to draw a foul on Adorno, I think. And that'll send Cornelius now to the free throw line.
Foul number 4, Adorno, his second.
Cornelius' first free throw. No good. Recurring theme. That's now 10 missed free throws for the Yellow Jackets in this game.
22, Bennett in for Superior.
Now Evan Bennett returns to the game. Cornelius' second free throw. Also no good. Adorno now into the front court. 12-point lead now for the Sabres. They've led virtually all the way. Pass now to the near side. Adorno. Bounce pass Ayeni now coming right side. Hangs up in the air, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, goes back up, misses it again. He'll again draw the foul, and now he'll go to the free throw line.
Foul number 5, Cornelius, his third, team 7.
Cornelius gets whistled for the foul. That's his third of the game. 7th team foul on the Yellow Jackets, and Ayeni now to the line. First free throw, long, out the back rim, no good. Jenkins and Hall will come back in now.
Number 10, Hall. Number 11, Jenkins.
Second free throw is good for Ayeni. Lead at 13, 43-30. Melchert now coming into the front court. Pass comes left side now. Cornelius, Barker, right side. Reed Johnson. Bennett. Barker. Johnson now. Behind the back dribble, goes to the line. Now he loses as he goes up, and we're going to have a foul called now. They might get Jenkins on that call.
Foul number 11, Jenkins, his first.
That'll be his first.
Team
10th team foul now, double bonus for the Yellow Jackets. Reed Johnson to the free throw line. He missed 2 free throws earlier on. His first free throw is good. One more coming now. That one is also good. Johnson now has 8. The lead is 11. Ayeni now against full court pressure. Passes in Adorno. Hall gets behind the Yellow Jacket defense. Goes up. His shot from point-blank range, no good. Another offensive rebound for Vasilakis. Now Ianni wide open out on top. He'll fire from 3. That's an air ball. And it'll be a dead ball rebound to the Yellow Jackets. Melchert for the Yellow Jackets in the front court. Pass comes right side. Here's Evan Bennett. Johnson. Cornelius. Johnson head fake. Goes up for 3. That's long off the back rim. No good. And now we have a tie-up. And now in the alternating possession, it will go back over to the Yellow Jackets here. And we'll have a trigger in now, right baseline. 20 seconds to shoot as Johnson lobs it in for Cornelius. Now Melchert going up and under and goes to the rim and lays it in for 2. 43-34, the lead under 10. Ianni. Adorno now as the pass comes in. Brandon Adorno into the front court. Now out on top, here's Jenkins around Melchert. Goes in the corner with Ianni. Now Adorno outside, Vasilakis. He'll line up a 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound into Cornelius' hands. Now Ty Melchert for the Yellow Jackets into the front court. Right side, Bennett. Now Cornelius putting it on the deck. Spinning, goes up with the right-handed hook, half hook there by Cornelius. 43-36, the lead down to 7, and a quick timeout going to be called here by the Sabres. 2 scores in a row for UWS. Look at the numbers here in this one. Yellow Jackets, off those 2 makes now, have now scored 6 in a row. They made a couple of free throws in that run as well. As we come out now. Seven minutes, 30 seconds. Still plenty of time. UWS coming out of the timeout here. Still picking up full court. Walker has returned to the Yellow Jacket bench, by the way. So at least that's a good sign. Hopefully that ankle turn isn't too bad. And now UWS can pick up full court. Jack Field back in, triggers it in now for Malik Hall. He'll hand it off now for Adorno. And Brandon Adorno now brings the Sabres into the front court. Pass comes left side now for Vasilakis. Out on top now Field. Now Adorno. And Adorno now. Picks it outside. Now left side, here's Hall. Going on the baseline, hanging up in the air, goes up, misses the shot. Rebound tipped in, though, by Jenkins. Got inside possession, tipped it home. He now has 12. 45-36 to lead back up to 9. Evan Bennett for the Yellow Jackets. Reed Johnson out the curl cut, goes to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound grab by Barker. Now Melchert steps back, fires from 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound grab now by Vasilakis, and he's on the baseline. So the ball will go back over to UWS. Actually, they're going to call a foul on that play. Interesting. Field going to be called for it. That'll be his 3rd, and now 2 free throws for Joey Barker. In fact, 2 free throws the rest of the way now for the Yellow Jackets, as that's the 10th team foul here on the Sabres with 6:40 remaining to be played in regulation. Barker's first free throw is good. 45-37 your score. Javon Walker back in the game, so that's good. Barker's second free throw also good. Lead down to 7 again. UWS picking up full court. Pass comes in for Adorno. Walker looks like he's moving okay so far as Adorno comes across the timeline. Handing it off now. Here's Hall. Left side now. Vasilakis, who's had a nice game for the Sabres. Hasn't scored a whole lot, but has done really good work on the backboards for them, especially on the offensive end. Now Adorno for Vasilakis. Right side. 5 seconds to shoot. Left side. Jenkins. He'll tee up a three-point shot. Long off the back rim. Rebound for Bennett. Outlet pass. Jackets coming in transition. Here's Melchert going right to the basket, flipping up a shot, leaving it short. Picks it back up, goes up again, and now we'll draw a foul on field. And now Ty Melchert will go to the free throw line to shoot two. 6:01 left to play here. Jackets crawling back. Trailed by as many as 13 in the second half here. And Melchert now to the line. First free throw, no good. Free throw miss number 12 for the Yellow Jackets in the game. Sam Gingras will come back in the game. He'll take out Jenkins. One more coming for Melchert. Second free throw is good. 45-39. UWS within 6. So picking up full court here. Field now trying to inbound it. Gets it in now for Adorno. Adorno was at a quiet second half. He had 10 points in the first half, 8 of them right off the bat. He's been at 12 for a while. Now it's Hall. Vasilakis left side. Coming off the screen. Hangs in the air. Adorno right side. Pass down low. Gingras now, 10 seconds to shoot. Hall. Right side now, here's Adorno. 3 seconds to shoot. He'll step back, fire from 3. Long off the back rim, no good. Vasilakis with another offensive rebound against Melchert. Coming down low, it's pass outside. Now Field with the ball fake. Near side, Gingras. Open for 3, and he rails it home. Second chance points there. Big shot for Gingras. 48-39. Sabres back up by 9. Bennett left side. Ty Melchert. Barker. Coming down the last 5 minutes here. Jackets need to make a run. Melchert. Playing right side. Flips up a shot. That's no good. Rebound grabbed. Weak side now by Vasilakis. Adorno now out on top. Right side. Now Bennett tried to intercept and throws it off of Gingras. Moberg now going to come back in with the 4 fouls. Andrew Beers also going to check back in. Moberg in the front court now. Left side off the pass for Javon Walker. Barker now for the Yellow Jackets. Now Bennett putting the ball on the deck. Javon Walker, 8 seconds. 5 seconds to shoot as it comes inside. Barker now has it poked away from behind. Turnover on the Yellow Jackets, and a foul going to be called here on Barker. Check it, it's going to be on Beers. My mistake for Andrew Beers. It'll be foul number 1. 18 foul on the Yellow Jackets, and a 1-and-1 now for Sam Gingras. 4:07 remaining to be played here. Yellow Jackets have not been able to put together any kind of run here. They've been down basically throughout this second half. between about 7 and 13 points throughout the half. Like I said, just have not been able to put together a run. The offense just has not been good enough. Grass now, second free throw. He's got 6, still at 6. Free throw is wide to the right. Rebound grab by Barker. Bennett. Now going this way. Spun into traffic and got hung up. Actually tied up. Jump ball called by our officials. It'll be back over to Marian now.
Number 0, Johnson, now in for UW Superior.
The turnover number 14 now for the Yellow Jackets. .359 remaining. Jackets down by 10. Pass coming in now for Adorno as he comes into the front court. Hall now right side. Ayeni, 10 seconds to shoot. Adorno now against Beers, going right past him, going right to the rim, goes up, lays it in for 2. 14 points now for him. The lead all scores, 51-39. Goldberg into the front court. Walker now turning, trying to get a shot away, and he'll draw a foul on Hall.
Foul on 10, Hall, his first.
That's his first personal.
55, Walker.
Jackets so far in the game have made just 13 shots from the field. And Walker's first free throw is no good. That's free throw miss number 13 for UWS to top that off. Cornelius comes back in. Stick around, by the way. Our post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. Once we go final, 51-40 as Walker drops in the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. He has 12 points now. And now Walker's going to be called for a foul as he tried to swipe down the ball, caught Adorno in the face. For Walker, that'll be foul number 3. Adorno to the free throw line now. Makes his first free throw here. He now has 15 to lead all scores, 52-40. Now 16 as he knocks down the second free throw, 53-40. We're about to go under 3 minutes now left in this one. Moberg in the front court. Barker out on top. He'll hand it off now for Walker. Javon Walker right side. Goes up with a shot, lays it in, and they're going to count the bucket. 14 points for Javon Walker. And that foul is going to be called on Malik Hall. 53-42, 2:56 remaining. Time running out here for the Yellow Jackets to make a run. And as Walker knocks down the free throw. And a timeout going to be called here by the Yellow Jackets. Talked about the lack of field goals for the Yellow Jackets. They've only taken 39 shots in the game. $14 out of 39 for the Yellow Jackets, 35.9%. The Sabres have taken 12 more shots than UWS today and have made 4 more. The UWS now 1 for 12 from beyond the arc. Sabres 5 for 20. Jackets have also made 2 more free throws than the Sabres, but they've also missed 13 tonight. 14 out of 27 from the stripe. Marian also +6 in rebounding. They have 10 offensive rebounds. It's been a tough night on both ends of the floor for the Yellow Jackets in a lot of ways. Jackets being led in scoring tonight, as I mentioned. Javon Walker, he's the only player in double figures with 15. Reed Johnson has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Yellow Jackets have scored in this game. Meanwhile, for Marian, being led by Adorno, he leads all scorers with 16. Trey Jenkins with 12 off the bench as well. Nobody else for the Sabres with more than 6, although Sam Gingras has 6 points in the game here for the Sabres, who will be in action tomorrow. And game number 1 of the day, game number 3 of the Merrill Thompson Classic. They'll be taking on UW Stout. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets against St. Olaf. St. Olaf defeating UW Stout 61-56 in game 1 of the tournament earlier on today. Jackets picking up full court. The Sabres breaking as they come in the front court now in the form of Brandon Adorno. He'll hand it off now for Eli Vogel. Vogel handing it off now. Adorno on the outside. Hall. Ayeni now, 3 seconds to shoot. He'll line up a 20-footer. That's off the front rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Adorno goes up. Misses the layup. They're going to call him actually for steps.
Traveling violation.
53-43, 2:25 left. Vasilika's going to come back into the next opportunity here. In the meantime, the Jackets with Moberg playing on 4 fouls comes into the front court. Walker on the right side, putting on the deck now, spinning around Hall. Goes up and under, flips a shot up off the glass. That's no good, and we'll have another foul called on Malik Hall. And the game kind of grinding to a halt here a little bit as far as the pace. 3rd foul on Malik Hall, and now Walker to the free throw line. Walker's first free throw is good. He now has 16 in the ball game. Vasilakis comes back into the contest. 53-44 with 2:08 left on the clock. Second free throw also good. Game high honors now for Walker with 17. Jackets down by 8. 53-45, 2:08 left on the clock. Picking up full court. Ayeni puts the ball in now for Adorno. Vogel. Long lead pass now Gingras. Now getting behind everybody was Vasilakis. Goes up, lays it in, and will draw the foul on Walker.
Falls on 55, Walker, his 4th.
7 points for him. 4th foul on Javon Walker. Vasilakis to the line now. And Vasilakis makes the free throw there. He now has 8. The lead is back to 11. Under 2 minutes now as Moberg into the front court. Into the corner now, Johnson. Moberg. And now a turnover on the Yellow Jackets as the pass for Walker was fumbled into the Yellow Jacket bench. And again, that's a good summary of how this game has gone on the offensive end for UW Superior. Turnover 15 now gives it back to the Sabres, and they're 145 away from defeating the Yellow Jackets here in game number 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic. Right side now, Ayeni. Vasilakis. Left side now, Adorno. Around Moberg. Comes inside. His shot blocked away now by Barker coming on the help side defense. Loose ball to UWS. Cornelius. Now he throws it away as it's picked off by Adorno. Now it's given right back by Adorno to Moberg. Long lead pass now. And Barker will go up and lay it in. And a timeout going to be called here by the Yellow Jackets with 1:14 left. Joey Barker, by the way, 5 points in the game. Game reset here with 1:14 remaining. The Yellow Jackets, by the way, have just one timeout remaining in the 3-possession game here. The UWS is going to have to make a furious rally here to give themselves a chance in this one. Doesn't seem overly likely considering what we've seen here so far tonight. Jackets will be right back here to take on St. Olaf. And that'll be a tall challenge. That St. Olaf team very well drilled. They have a really, really good offensive player in Kobe Kirk. He had 23 in that win over UW Stout earlier today. Meanwhile, Marian on the verge of going to 1-0 on the season. Come out of the timeout now. Miami will trigger it in. Adorno in the front court for Hall. Ayeni now. Pass to the side now. Vogel couldn't handle it. Turnover. Yellow Jackets back 3-on-2. Reed Johnson will pull up for 3. Leaves it short. Rebound for Cornelius. Now Walker. Under a minute remaining. Cornelius' pass down low. Johnson. Down low. Outside. 3-point shot from the corner by Cornelius. That's no good. Rebound Ayeni. And Hall into the front court. And now we'll have a foul called here on Moberg. And 36.6 seconds left. A lot of hanging heads on the Yellow Jacket side here now as Hall will go to the free throw line. That'll be the 5th personal foul against TJ Moberg, so he fouls out with 36.6 on the clock. Luke Fehrenbacher getting ready to check in, looks like here for UWS as Hall's first free throw is up and good. 57-47. One more coming. Gingras getting ready to check in as well. He's going to come in for the shooter, Hall. Went off the back rim, no good. Rebound grab by Cornelius. Outside now Barker. Johnson, he'll take up a long 3 and knock that one down. 57-50, he now has 11. Second Yellow Jacket in double figures, and now another timeout going to be called here by the Yellow Jackets. 27.9 seconds left, still a 3-possession game here. Off that make, now the Jackets up to 37.2% shooting. Six assists for the Jackets tonight against 15 turnovers. The Sabres with 8 assists against 16 turnovers. 17 for Walker, 11 for Johnson. 7 for Joey Barker now. 6 for Andrew Beers as well. Adorno still sitting on 16. Jenkins with 12. Sabres have gotten points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different players, while the Jackets have gotten points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different players. On the timeout, the Yellow Jackets picking up full court. Ayeni triggering it in. Pass for Hall. Ayeni. Eli Vogel. Pass to Lakis. Ayeni behind everybody is Adorno. Goes up, lays it in, and will draw the foul. Cornelius commits it for Andrew Cornelius. That'll be his fourth. 16.6 seconds left, and this one is... This is about done and dusted here for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to go to 0-1 on the season. Heading into a very tough matchup with St. Olaf tomorrow. Meanwhile, Marian will be 1-0 when they take on Stout. As that shot no good from the free throw line by Adorno. Rebound for Barker. Javon Walker now. 10 seconds left. Fires from three. Fouled by Gingras. I'm not quite sure why. 9.5 seconds left. Actually, they're going to call it on Basilakis, I guess. And he'll shoot three with 9.5 seconds left. Walker's first free throw is good. 18 points for him in the game. He had to work very hard tonight to get his points, did Javon Walker. Good to see that turned ankle didn't really keep him out too much, however. Second free throw, good as well. 19 points for him. And free throw number 3 coming up here now. And that one is good. 20 points even for Javon on the evening. 59-53, Ayeni. And another timeout going to be called here. They're going to extend this one out. 9.5 seconds remaining. In the meantime now, with 9.5 seconds left, Ayeni will inbound it. Stick around, our postgame show sponsored by... And now they're going to call a travel here. Ayeni tried to inbound, moved around. Now he tried to call timeout. And now the officials are going to huddle here and have a bit of a conversation. Postgame show sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Spear Refinery coming up here once we go final. But in the meantime, there's all kinds of confusion on the court right now. Players, both teams talking with the officials. And still awaiting the ultimate decision here of the officiating crew. And now they're going to give a timeout here to Marian. So there's going to be one timeout left. UWS with 15 turnovers in the game as well. Marian with 16 giveaways. And now we come back out of the timeout. We're going to bring Harper Krolak into the game. And he's going to trigger it in now. Taking Ayeni out of the game, so apparently Coach Drake Diener didn't like something that he saw from Ayeni there, and now conversation happening to our right. Krolak now in for Vogel, and now a foul is given here by Cornelius. And now he'll foul out with 8.1 seconds left. Foul number 44 in the game. Vogel's first free throw is good. 5 points for him. Now a 3-possession game. Second free throw good. He'll finish with 6. Pass comes in now. Walker hanging, goes up for 3. Off the back rim, no good. And now we're going to have a tie-up. 0.6 seconds left, and that'll about do it here. 61-53 is going to be your final. Jackets are going to go to 0-1 on the season here. And we'll jump right into our postgame show as the pass comes in. Vogel will grab it. The buzzer sounds, and UWS. Disappointing start to the season. No question about that. The Yellow Jackets really struggled tonight from the floor as we jump, like I said, into our postgame show. Sponsored by Synovus Energy and the Superior Refinery. Synovus Energy, we energize the world to make people's lives better. Yellow Jackets in the first half. Came within 24-22 after getting down by 12 in the opening half, but then Marian scored the last 8 points of the half to go up 32-22. The Yellow Jackets never really made a run in the second half. Came within 7 at one point, but the Sabres able to keep the Yellow Jackets at arm's length throughout that second half, and as a result, they win it by the final score of 61-53. Individually for the Yellow Jackets, Javon Walker, your postgame show player of the game, no question about that. League returning score from last year for the Yellow Jackets, averaged 16 a game last year. He opens 24-25 for the Yellow Jackets with 20 points on 5 of 11 shooting. He was 0 for 3 from beyond the arc and 10 for 12 from the stripe. 11 points for Reed Johnson for the Yellow Jackets. 7 points for Joey Barker. 6 points in the game for Andrew Beers. 4 points for TJ Moberg. 2 for Andrew Cornelius and 3 for Ty Melchert in the contest. Meanwhile, for Marian, they're led by Brandon Adorno, who really got things off and running for the Sabres in the game. 18 points. He goes 7 out of 12 from the field. 2 for 3 from beyond the arc and 2 for 3 from the stripe. 18 points in the game as well for Trey Jenkins. He came off the bench to score those 12 points. 8 points for Alex Vasilakis in the game. 6 points for Sam Gingras. 6 points for Eli Vogel. 5 points for Alex Ayeni. 2 points each for Harper Krolak and Jack Field, and 1 point each for Malik Hall and Darren Ford Jr. Final numbers in this one, the Yellow Jackets, 16 out of 44 from the field, 36.4%. Only made 2 of their 16 three-point shots, 19 out of 32 from the field. At one point, though, they were shooting well under 50% from the charity stripe. By the way, Joey Barker, 11 rebounds for the Yellow Jackets in the game. Meanwhile, for Marian, 13 rebounds for Vasilakis. 8 points and 13 rebounds for him. As far as the team numbers in this one, UWS being out-rebounded 35-30, including 11-6 in offensive rebounds. The Yellow Jackets finished the game with 15 turnovers. Marian with 17, 6 assists for the Yellow Jackets, and 8 assists for Marian in the contest. Up next for UWS, right back here tomorrow, taking on St. Olaf in the 4th and final game of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic. That'll be a 3 p.m. tentative opening tip here. Craig Morrissey will be along here on Yellow Jacket TV to bring you the play-by-play of that one. 2:45 the pregame there. Meanwhile, Marian will be back in action tomorrow with game number 3 of the Merrill Thompson Classic for 2024, taking on UW Stout. That'll be a 1 p.m. opening tip here from the Merch, 12:45, the pregame for that one. A big thank you to everybody who tuned into our broadcast here tonight. We'll hope you'll join us throughout the season for more Yellow Jacket men's basketball as the season rolls along. Evan Ludwig was my production engineer. Thank you, Evan. And thank you, everybody who took some time out of their Friday night to watch game number 2 of the 2024 Merrill Thompson Classic. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, like I said. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow and for the rest of the season for more UWS men's basketball here on Yellow Jacket TV. So for Evan Ludwig, this is Matt Johnson one more time repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets go down to defeat here in their season opener. Final score here from the Merch, the Sabres of Marian 61, the Yellow Jackets 53. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be talking to you down the road. This has been Yellow Jacket men's basketball brought to you by Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the UMAC Network.